In this lesson, we're going to build out our navigation bar, and one of the things that I want to do is link to Font Awesome. So Font Awesome gives us a library of a whole bunch of really nice usable icons, and they've got a really nice one. So they've got 634 icons, no JavaScript is required, and desktop friendly. So it gives you access to really bring out some really nice icons. It's got some icons here listed, and all you have to do is select it and you can just link out to it. They tell you how to link out to it. So the one that we're going to be using is, I believe it's just called the bars. So this is something that you would typically see when your website resizes, and this is what I want to bring into our project. So let's go back up a little bit here and add in Font Awesome. So again, a CDN for Font Awesome, bring that in, and that's going to give us the ability to utilize the FA Font Awesome bars. And it's always really useful to have these within your web projects as well, because it gives you this really neat ability to be able to add in all of these different icons, and users love icons. So it gives you the ability to add these in really easily. So let's jump back into our HTML code and build out this navigation bar. So over here, so we've got a class to contain that, and I want to build in another class here. So this class here is going to be for the navbar header. And this is where you would place your actual branding information and so on for your website. So let's do this now. So navbar class equals, so it's nav bar and same format and header. So we've got our navbar header, and now let's add in a button, and then the contents of this button are going to be where we have our icon here for the mini menu, the pop-up menu. So give it a type of button. Class is going to be navbar toggle. So this is going to allow us to toggle the navbar. Data toggle, and this is what we want to happen. And this is all information that's getting picked up and utilized with Bootstrap. And then lastly, we need to do a data target, and this allows us to specify where our target is and what we want to collapse. So here we just would have our top nav bar. So this is just a target that I'm going to make up, and I'm going to do it as an ID, so we're going to apply that hash there. And then beside it, we can also add in maybe another span or something like that. And then this would be, so this is where we would have our branding. So nav bar brand. And this is where we place maybe our company name or something like that. A lot of times this might be a hyperlink as well. So you might want to link out to the main home page. So again, depending on how you want to present this content. Let's build out our navigation bar. So let's make sure that we're not within that navbar header there, and create another div. So yes, with Bootstrap you're going to see a lot of divs, and I'm going to do an unordered list, and I'm going to have a bunch of list items. So these list items are going to have anchor text, and they're going to have hrefs, and they're going to link to the various sections, so various IDs. So maybe the first one can link to home and so on. So it can build those out. And home, save that, and create a bunch of list items here. So I believe our next one is about, and I'm just going to put about there. within the anchor. So this was products. And then lastly, we had contact. So make sure that you're anchoring to the actual IDs that you used. Otherwise, this won't actually work. So contact. And let's take a look at this now. And of course, we still need to add something in here. So maybe we'll do that first. So this is going to be a class, and it's going to be collapse. And it's going to be nav bar collapse. So we know that what characteristics this particular element should have. And then we just need to specify the ID. So over here we called it top navbar, so let's do the same and link it together. When we pop out to our website, and maybe we'll just go to resize this one, and we'll just see that our navbar is working. Now we still need to do a little bit of adjustments here to the styling, of course, but for now we see that we do get this icon menu, we get the products, so everything shows up right on mobile, but we still need to make some adjustments here to get these ones to show up right within the navigation. So we're going to do that and finish that off on the next lesson, but this was just to simply illustrate that this is how we can create our navigation menu. And actually I should fix these because these are linking to the IDs, so we need to place those hashes in front. So let me quickly refresh this, and now we can see that we're actually linking to the actual different sections. So this is just plain HTML, what allows us to link out to these and click those and then move to the selected anchor that we're clicking to. And we see that the URI is also changing, so we're doing hash products, so it automatically brings you down to the product area. So in the next lesson, we're going to finish off fixing up this navigation menu to actually make it look like a nice presentable navigation menu. So that's coming up.